What is up, guys? This is Rampage here, bringing you another fun Wi-Fi battle, and this is against NYC. Some other letters are after that, but I really don't remember. It's like JX or Y or C, something else like that. So anyway, I'm testing out this new Gligar lead, which is actually pretty cool. He leads off with a heat shrink. First turn goes for a fire blast, and he gets the burn. I really didn't want to see that, but oh well. I'm just going to set up rocks because, you know, they're the most important thing. So now I'm going to go out into my Vaporeon because Vaporeon walls all Heatrons completely. And he sets up his rocks. So that lets me know he's not scarfed right there, which puts me at ease because now I have something that could take the Heatron out. Predicting the switch, I go for a Wish. I probably should have went for a Toxic, but it doesn't matter. The Wish can also help. And he predicts a switch to something else and goes for a Hydro Pump, probably back out in the Gligar, and I'm just going to go for the Toxic, which is key right there. This Toxic really helps me out. This Toxic really helps me out. My Vaporeon is at full HP, so now I'm going to go out into my Latios because he could take all of that thing's moves, yeah. He's going to go for the Thunderbolt, and that's not going to do jack crap to me. And my Latios, this is max speed and max special attack in the timid nature, so with a life orb, so it's a special sweeper and it's really strong. Since Latios and Latias aren't uber in this generation as of right now, I decided to use one, and it works out pretty okay. It's kind of like a Sazendora, I guess, without the Dark Pulse, but it's pretty cool without Dark Pulse and Fire Blast. Okay, he went on the Skarmory, and now he switches out into his Garchomp on a Draco Meteor. So that was like a key prediction on my part because I knew he was going to switch, and I just go for the Draco Meteor, take out a terrible threat right here. So I'm doing pretty good right now, and he sends out a Repulsion, and like these things are like just so godlike. Oh my gosh, they're just so epic. I love Repulsion. And my Gligar is really the only thing that could wall it. He goes for the payback, and look how pitiful this damage is. It like didn't do anything. It probably did like 20. That's how good this Gligar is really good. And like it's not even that max defense either. He goes for the Mach Punch, and I lived that as well. So I'm really liking this Gligar at this point. He can take on this Repulsion, and this isn't a Toxic Staller one. I just have Earthquake on it. Toxic, Roost, Taunt, and not Toxic. Roost, Taunt, Earthquake, and Stealth Rocks. It's a lead that's meant to get rocks up and can wall things. It's my first defensive wall, so it's kind of cool. So anyway, he's going to switch out into a Skarmory, who gets switched into a Taunt. So now this thing can't Whirlwind me, or what's that other move? Spikes or Stealth Rocks. So that's great. And now he's going to be forced to go back out into his Rotom. And I don't want to take a Hydro Pump, and I really don't know what to go out into at this point, because this Rotom is like has moves that can like wreck my whole team, and I didn't want my Latios to take any damage. So I'm thinking I have to Death Wall or something, and I'm actually just going to go out into my Claydol, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go out into my Claydol, predicting a Hydro Pump, but he actually goes for a Thunderbolt, predicting my switch into Vaporeon. So oh man, this guy is just like not having any good predictions, and I'm having great predictions. So, yeah. So this is great. He's getting hurt by the what's that thing called? Toxic, and then he tries to go for a Will-O-Wisp. And since Rotom isn't a Ghost type in this generation anymore, I could successfully hit a Rapid Spin off and get rid of his rocks, which is good. And he missed Will-O-Wisp, which didn't really hurt too much. I mean, like, Claydol has Earthquake, which is physical, but it didn't really hurt in the end. And now he's going to go for a Hydro Pump. I'm like, just out-predicting this guy. I went out in the Vapor. Oh, man, I just love this part of the game. And he's getting raped by the Toxic. So now he's going to take a switch into his own Latios. And I'm thinking, how am I going to be able to stop this thing? He goes for the, I go for the Wish, and he's going to trick me a Specs. So I'm like, oh man, now I got Specs. But I'm actually going to try and look on the bright side of this. Right now I'm just going to Toxic him, but Specs isn't that bad because Vaporeon doesn't have bad special attack. Vaporeon's special attack at max is like 350, so Vaporeon has pretty good special attack, so it's not too bad. Now I'm just going to take a switch into my Claydol, and he's going to go for the Draco Meteor and miss. So he's actually having a lot of misses with Will-O-Wisp and Draco Meteor, which is really hurting him. But I don't know if it really hurt him in the end, in the long run. So anyway, he's going to go out into a Skarm. I'm just going to set up a Reflect, and I really have... My Claydol can't do anything to this Skarm, so I'm going to be forced to switch. And I forget who I go into. I think I go into Latios. No, I go back out into Vaporeon, because a Specs... Oh, but he goes for the Roost. Because I'm thinking the Specs Boiling Water would have been able to KO it at that point, but he went for the Roost, so now I have to take this thing's HP away again. And he's just going to set up a layer of spikes. I'm going to go for the Boiling Water, and that's going to do about half. Oh no, a little bit over half. So it's probably a 2-hit KO. Yeah, it's most likely a 2-hit KO from right here. So he's going to take a switch, go into his Rotom Wash, and I know if Boiling Water doesn't KO at after this hit, that Toxic will. So that is pretty good right there. And the Rotom is down, the Skarmory's almost down, and this Latios is poisoned. So I'm not like having too much trouble right now. He goes for the Draco Meteor and misses again, and I am like praying these Hex gods, because they're giving me so much luck. I'm pretty sure my Vaporeon could have survived the Draco Meteor with probably about a quarter of HP left, but at that point his Latios would have been crippled, and I probably could have just sent in my Zangoose and quick attacked them. So yeah, I actually live with more than a quarter though, so I go for the Boiling Water again. His special attack falls, and he's getting hurt by the poison and the Boiling Water. So and this Latios actually has leftovers. Just oh yeah, that's why, because he tricked. Never mind, forget that. He goes for the Draco Meteor again. That fails to KO me. I live with 67. It's not as cool as 69, but oh well. I'm going to go for the Boiling Water and KO the Latios. So yeah, the Specs wasn't too bad, except now he goes out into his Repulsion, and the Boiling Water Specs Boiling Water won't get me anywhere. So I'm going to have to switch into Gligar, get a Taunt off, and hold him only to 1 bulk up. And that's the reason I carry Taunt on this Gligar, to like wall out Repulsions, because they're like so overused right now. And well, not right now, they're always so overused, and they're very hard to counter. So well, not that hard to counter if you're using the right Pokemon. He's gonna go out into he's gonna go for the Payback. I live with 50. I'm gonna Roost, because I really need that Roost right there, and I have some great HP left. Now he's gonna Drain Punch me, thinking that'll do more. I don't know if it did or not. So now I'm gonna take a switch out into my Claydol. No, I actually got out in the Arcanine to get some Intimidate off on him, which isn't too bad. I actually thought I went into Claydol right here, but I guess I don't. He's going to go for the Drain Punch again, and that's going to do a lot of damage, considering it's my beastly Arcanine. Well, no, it doesn't do too much damage, I guess. But now he has the Taunt worn off. I think Taunt only works for 3 turns in this game, so that's kind of upsetting, but oh well. He might have Guts. I'm not sure if he does or not, but if he doesn't, that's why I go for the Will-O-Wisp. Even though Toxic might have been a little bit safer, because it does more damage gradually, and I could have limited this thing's sweep. So he's going to Drain Punch on my switch into Claydol. That does a lot of damage because of a crit. I was thinking that as soon as I saw that much damage, I was thinking that this Repulsion is adamant with the Guts, and I was like fearing for my life right here. So, but it just gets a crit. So now I'm going to go for the Reflect, which is very needed against Repulsion. He's going to go for the Payback, and that is going to KO. So Claydol, actually, it was a good thing that you did not die to the Rotom earlier, because getting up that Reflect is very crucial. So he's getting hurt by Burn. Now I'm going to go out into my Latios, because a Psychic from Latios will KO this Repulsion, and yeah, because I'm Life Orbed with very high special attack and the Stabbed. Yeah, I don't know if most people use Psychic on Latios, but I find it very unique. And he sends out his Heatran, probably thinking I have the Hidden Power Fire, but I actually have Hidden Power Ground. And the only reason I didn't use it is because he has the Balloon, and I don't think it would have been effective on him because of the Balloon. So I'll go for the Draco Meteor just just to break his balloon, but nothing happens, and he's able to KO my Latios with a Dragon Pulse. So now I'm going to go out in the Zangoose, which is it gets a very new cool Dream World ability, which is called Poison Rampage. It's almost like Guts, but you can't use it with a Flame Orb. Whenever this Pokemon is poisoned, his attack goes up by a stage. So yeah, and plus it gets stab, quick attack, and stab facade. So it's really great. And plus close combat and Shadow Claw. Yeah, Zangoose is pretty cool. I go for the close combat, finish off the Skarmory in 2 hits, and now all he has left is Heatran, which will die to a close combat after Poison Rampage. So yeah, this is a good game. He just decides to run away. Good game, NYC something something something. Hope to battle you again. Comment, rate, subscribe, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace out.